Be nothing without the director and the star of the show. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Niki, F.A., congratulations on nothing short of a masterpiece.
Thank you so much.
But let's start with you. What kind of pressure is this? All eyes are on this. You can't get it wrong, and now it's the daunting task of you to bring this to life.
You're making me nervous.
Sorry.
But I think because I love acting so much, I think acting totally changed my life. Not just a career, but I really felt the passion, you know. When you have passion about something, it could really overcome the nervousness and the worries. So when I'm shooting, we just have to be super focused. And I think that's the only way that would be responsible for the audience.
And Niki, how great is it that you found in this one person both the soul and the depth and someone that can open up the martial arts required to do it?
Yeah, no, it was, she's a needle in a haystack, and it's a global haystack. And we searched the world over for a year, and we still didn't find her, so we started again. And that was when Yifei had become available, and I got to meet her and audition her in strenuous ways, dramatic and physical. And she convinced me, she convinced all of us that she's not only a warrior, but Mulan. Essentially, we were looking for Mulan, and that's who she is.
There's so many layers that go into this between the time you wrap production and the time we see it in theaters. However, on the day, on the set, is there a moment where you're looking at her through the lens and you're saying, we nailed it, that's it? What was that moment?
Every moment, but there's a moment in the movie, and it's very, very important, where she understands that she can't be truly powerful until she is truly herself. So she loses the disguise of being a young man. She goes from being a character called Hua Jun to being Hua Mulan, and she rides into battle and she fights. And watching Yifei with that sword fighting in those sequences, that was when I just stood back and there she is. There she is.
With every movie, there's a scene that actors are not dreading, but that are going to require more work. Is there any one particular scene that you were so thankful when you got it done, when it was in the can, as they say?
I picture it as a whole picture, because it's about, you know, sometimes we're shooting out of order. It's always like that. I still remember the first day we shot the matchmaker scene. It's a great start, and I do like the contrast of her when she's at home and then when she's going into the army. There's no how do you say, stereotypical type?
Sure.
Stereotypical?
Yeah.
Like, oh, you have a woman hero in your mind and you play it like that. No, I think the first thing, she is human, then warrior, and then, you know, a whole other stuff. So I really want to discover all the details. So there's everything, you know, maybe, I hope you can see some.
So as you grew up with Mulan, tell me about the first experience where you were standing somewhere and some child was near you and an adult said, and this is Mulan.
You mean?
That a child looked up to you and started realizing that you were Mulan.
Oh, yes.
Soon the whole world's gonna know.
Yesterday we had this first screening and Q&A, and then this kid,
Yeah, she was called Charlotte.
9 years old. Yeah, he had a really good question for me, and I'm so happy because the kid seems really into it, like what is her strength and that kind of questions. So I'm just so glad.
It is so magical. I can't wait for my daughter in the world to see this movie, you guys. It's so important.
Thank you.
All right, F.A. and Niki, thank you so much.